Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are going to be jumping in and checking out the STR Carnival Gohan at 55%. Picked him up with the coins, didn't get lucky on the Part 2 banners at all, so decided to get Gohan with the coins because I feel like out of the two, Broly is a unit that if we build the Tech Broly team a certain way, with like the Tech Broly from part 1, we can just run a friend Broly and still get a chance to try him out and have a good team. Whereas because Gohan is a Carnival LR and only leads Kamehameha, the only way we can really use him as a friend leader is to run a Kamehameha team. So I think it's more valuable for your box overall, I would say, to have this guy, especially with how more prominent superclass teams are. But we're going to try him out. Obviously he's brand new, freshly pulled, so he's 55% level 1 links. Remember, he will be getting unique skill orbs from that movie, the Memorable Battles movie edition event, so I haven't given him any skill orbs yet. I also do like to try a unit out a little bit before I give them orbs anyway, just so I know what exactly I want them to be doing, right? So this guy, as we said, he's a Kamehameha 200% leader. His super attacks, the 12 key, greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn, colossal damage and a high chance to stun. And then the 18 key is greatly raise attack and raise defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage and raises superclass allies defense by 50% for 1 turn. So he does raise defense on super. Now when we look at his passive, key 5, attack and defense 200%. Additional key 2, attack 40% up to 200 and defense 30% up to 150 with each attack performed. So he has to do a bunch of attacks in order to build up. I think it's 5, right? Yeah, 5 for each of the buffs. Although the key has no maximum. So additional 77% attack within the same turn with each super attack performed. So each super he does, he gets an extra 77% attack. So if he attacks multiple times in the turn, those last couple of attacks should be hitting really hard. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super when key is 18 or more. When key is 24, we get an additional 58% attack and another guaranteed additional super. And if HP is 77% or more, attacks are effective against all types. When there's another Kamehameha or Earthbred Fighters ally attacking in the same turn, he gets 2 extra key and guard. And if HP is 77% or less, when it comes to him receiving an attack, so it can activate mid-turn, he has a high chance to dodge. So because we do have a Kamehameha or Earthbred Fire ally on the rotation, we're going to have guard. We've got that little bit of extra key. And if we can get 24 key, we get the guaranteed extra super. So, I mean, look at this rotation, though. We got starting off double physical trio. So he needs 2 key to be at 24 key, which is pretty ridiculous. So his start of turn 1 defense 262k. We have every link active except for all in the family with the trio, which is very good. So we go ahead and do this. We'll see what he's looking like when he's gotten some attacks off, because that's when he's going to look really good. And obviously with the guard, I don't know how good he would be as a slot 1 unit, like on turn 1. And of course bear in mind, like, he's going to get buffed by the trio's attack here as well. So very interested to see what he's going to do at 55% level 1 links. Alright, so these guys, obviously they're going to get their attacks off here. We're doing this boo, like the power absorption stage, just because it's quite long. Like the first 2 phases specifically have a lot of health, so... Alright, so get that off. More additional supers incoming. Yeah, I mean, Broly was the unit I wanted the most out of the 2, just for the fun. Like, I do love that Broly team, and the utility that he brings to that team would have been super fun, but... Alright, so 10 million as the first attack. Now, bearing in mind all the buffs that he gets, that's pretty good for a starting attack, 55% level 1 links. The additional from his passive, we did get the 70% conversion. Interesting, it's funny, you never really see a LR do an additional super, which is obviously the 12 key instead of the 18 key, and it hit harder than the original 18 key, because he went up to 11 million. And then the guaranteed additional from being at 24 key, he went up to 17. And that's because, obviously, with each super attack, not only is he raising his stats because of the super attack effect, but he gets the 77% extra attack. but it's within the turn, right? So like on the next turn, his next super attack isn't going to be like over 17 million. Although he is going to start to build up, right? Like from his passive, he gets the extra attack per attack performed and all that stuff as well. So good start. You're sealed, but that's fine. Grab these for you, and then I guess just grab those for you. Him getting the, I'm not going to get a rainbow orb for him, so him not getting the additionals, not important. I mean, we might finish off Boo here. I mean, that's the thing. This Gohan's going to do a lot of damage. But I think on the next turn, because he was on turn 1, so I think on the next turn we can use his active skill and test out the new Dragon Ball mechanic. I think I do want to see maybe one more turn of him getting attacks off first, though. Because obviously all that build-up... Well, the build-up doesn't actually matter for the standby, the Family Kamehameha attack, because obviously when he transforms into the standby version, he's technically a different card. So I don't think the buffs like carry over. Right, Gogeta is going to finish him off here anyway, without the extra additional needed. That's fine. Okay, so, because yeah, the Family Kamehameha standby for Gohan. We can charge for 5 turns as well, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, Gohan has the standby. Can be activated when HP is 77% or less with no turn restriction, or starting from the 3rd turn from the character's entry turn. So it basically just means his next appearance is always going to be available to use. Do we just use it straight away? We're not going to be able to get like Bulma's passive and stuff if we do, or the Bulma's active to help charge. So, but I also want to be able to use it before it's too late. Yeah, he's at 413k start of turn now. And obviously we have the allies on the team for the full part of his passive, so he's got guard. I think let's get one more turn in here so we can see what he's doing. He's at 24 keys start of turn. I'm going to get the Bulma orbs as well. Hopefully these guys just don't get any crits and they won't do a lot of damage. I mean, they still do almost a whole health bar, but still. Alright, good. Alright, so Gohan now turn 2. These guys should still eat this. Double digits, right? Yeah. So we get, what, 10 million, and we went up to 17 with the additional. So now he's at 17 with the first super. And then 15. Okay. But then we get another one guaranteed because we got to 24 key. 22, yeah, damn. These, I can't believe these hitting these numbers at 55% level 1 links. I mean, we do have a lot of support, but that's because this team is just crazy and has a lot of support. But yeah, those kind of numbers at 55% level 1 links. And bear in mind that his defense, like, after getting all of his super attacks and stuff off, he had 400k start of turn. So he's anywhere between 600 and 800k with guard. Alright, so let's have you grab these. I mean, we probably just finish them off here, don't we? But yeah, Gohan seems quite ridiculous already. Because that's the thing, he's a perfect like addition for the trio team, because even though he can go slot 1 potentially after he's got a bit of build up, he doesn't need to, because they could just go in slot 1. And then they share all but 1 link with him. And then yeah, he just goes off in slot 2. does all that damage. Unfortunately, I think there's no way we don't kill here, just because Future Gohan, with the comeback he's had since last year's Worldwide. Bear in mind, like, think about, because it's, I know it's not exactly to the day, like the date, but because this is the day the Part 2 banners for the Worldwide have come out, that makes this Future Gohan a year old, because he was the Part 2, one of the Part 2 LRs from last year's Worldwide celebration. This guy's a year old and is still very, very good in the current content because of the fact that he's gotten a bunch of new, like, 200% leaders recently and stuff. The ideal scenario would be that we don't kill here, because then we can use the standby with Gohan. We kind of get an extra turn in the event, right? Because the Buu would still be alive. Now, God Goku doesn't have a particularly high level of crit, so even if he does get a few supers off here, we actually do have a somewhat decent chance that we don't kill him. Okay. And then he crit on the normal, that's fine. Kind of need him to dodge this though. Oh, good. Unfortunately, he lived anyway, so it's fine. But alright, so let's go into the standby then with Gohan. Let's put the animations on. Actually, let me transform with Gogeta first so we can get the heal. Right, then we'll do this. Right, so Gohan standby.
I'm the one who's going to defeat you.
Okay. And there's the Dragon Balls. Alright, so Gohan, once we go into the standby, can't attack. Haven't actually seen his, like, animated LR art. That's awesome. Then Goten appears, and then Goku appears. Yeah, that's awesome. Good stuff. Alright, so he can't attack, except for using the finish ability. 77% attack per superclass ally in the turn. If all allies in the turn are superclass, 77% damage reduction, and then 50% defense when receiving an attack per key sphere obtained. Guards all attacks, and then gets 258% when the finish effect is activated. So if we get enough orbs, the amount of defense that he gets on super means that he just wouldn't take any damage. There's no reason, we don't need to put him in slot 1 though, so well, I mean, I do kind of want to see how he tanks, I guess. I suppose let's just get these. Is it per key? Is it per orb or per type orb? Yeah, it's just per key sphere obtained. So 6 orbs would mean he gets 300% on super when he gets hit. But he's only got 146k start of turn. But that means he is getting, what, for another 450k when he gets hit. So he has 600k and guard with 77% damage reduction. So make sure we get the Dragon Balls. So that's 4. There you go, we can get those as well. Okay, so we've got 6 of them straight away and 44 charges. So we're basically already at the... there's 3 versions of the Family Kamehameha you can get. So the bare minimum one, which is just Gohan on his own, is if you don't get 30, is it 4 charges? If you don't get enough charges, you just get Gohan on his own. If you get enough charges but you don't get all of the Dragon Balls, you get Gohan and Goten. And then if you get enough charges and you do get all of the Dragon Balls, you get the full-on Family Kamehameha animation. So, but yeah, Gohan obviously tanked everything perfectly fine. And now we just continue to build up our orbs. We've only got 1 Dragon Ball left to get. Okay, locked Future Gohan in slot 3, which is a bit annoying, but is what it is, I guess. So make sure we get the last one. So we've got all of the Dragon Balls now. And we'll just continue to get as many... Just get as many orbs as we can. We're at 71 now. But yeah, that's pretty impressive from Gohan so far. 55% level 1 links. The fact that he's hitting, like, on his second appearance, multiple 15+ million attack stats, while having very, very good defense post super, and then, what, one of the hardest hitting active skills. And yeah, he can stand by for 5 turns. So even if you get unlucky with orbs, like, it's not like he's not like the trio, where you go into the standby and then you have to use it the next time he comes back onto the rotation. You can just continue to charge it, like, as long as you want, essentially. Within reason, obviously. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, future Gohan. Bulma's getting a bunch of additionals, so future Gohan's absolutely going to kill him here. Yeah. Alright, so... I mean, we can continue to charge and just finish the event with the family Kamehameha, I guess. Like... And the orbs weren't as good as I would have hoped. Still only 6 orbs. So I'll do that. I want to make sure I get 6 orbs for God Goku, so I'm just going to do that. And then we'll do that. Get another 10. That puts us up to 91 charges. Taking up a defensive stance. Just tanks everything for double-digit damage. So yeah, we'll be able to use the... I don't know how much health the Blue Piccolo has, but I would imagine that we probably kill him before we get the other guys back. So... probably kill on the next rotation. We can use Bulma's active skill, get a whole field of STR orbs, so even more charges. Plus, obviously, the guaranteed support for the family Kamehameha turn. Okay. So yeah, God Goku going to get his additionals. He's up to 12 mil. God Goku is another unit that looks good on the trio team, thanks to all the extra support that they give. I say that, of course, watch him eat this. Oh, good. Okay, so... we don't have to run any risk of Bulma getting hit here as well. I mean, we could just use the target ability, but we don't need to do that. So, let's turn the skip on quickly just so we can do this. Puts us up to 114 charges, and then 119. I'll grab those for you. So 128 charges and all of the Dragon Balls. Plus Bulma on her active turn does actually do relatively decent damage. I mean, not compared to some of these other units, of course, but... Alright, so, here we go. Now, bear in mind as well, we can also get the orbs in slot 1 with the trio. So, let's go ahead and turn the skip off. So we can get another 8 orbs here. So yeah, 136 charges. And the Kamehameha I think the standby abilities are on. Oh, one of his links changes. He gets Kamehameha. Okay. Because, yeah, the standby, the ability info. So, yeah, the full family Kamehameha, 35 or more charges all 7 Dragon Balls, and it does 20% attack temporarily per charge count. So, we have 136 charges. So, that's what, like 272? So 2,720% or something ridiculous. So yeah, remember the max damage a unit can do is just all 9s, like 99,999,999. Can we hit that at 55% level 1 links? I guess we are about to find out. So here we go.
What are we gonna do? I wish Dad was here.
Use every ounce of power you've got in you.
Okay, this actor's skin looks so good.
This one, mother.
Ed!
Oh, almost 93 million. Damn, so close. If we'd gotten a crit and then there's that KO screen, look at that. So I mean, yeah, 55% level 1 links. I can see the arguments that he's the best unit in the game. That is actually crazy. Yeah, level 1 links 55% and he almost got the full damage cap. Like if he was level 10 links, then that would have been the 99 million because they get so much extra attack from those links at level 10. He had every link active except for 1. So there you go. There's the new STR Carnival Gohan at 55% level 1 links. Absolute beast. What a crazy unit. It's so funny to think that like Beast Gohan, who is the previous best unit in the game, and they're both LR STR Gohan units. Kind of funny. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below of Gohan. We're going to do a Broly showcase. We just have to use a Broly friend. But yeah, Gohan absolutely seems insane. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.